I was waiting for you to let me know. Oh, someone has to put that up for me. Oh, I'll like that on Twitter. That's nice. And someone just shows the picture of both Alex and Steph just looking at each other lovely. And you're just like, I have to like that picture. You have to. It's like law. What can we talk about?
Pokemon.
Legends Arceus. Just gotta get general information up. There it is. Sure, Google can't mess this up. It's only one developer. It's only one publisher. It's only on one platform. But it's not telling us today. Oh, it is telling us today. Good. I'm ready when you are. You're already recording, are you? Good God. Good.
You've frozen. There we go.
I think my internet just stopped, like, literally just went had a heart attack.
You want to what? On a Monday? What?
Yeah. Howdly doodly do, citizens of the nerdy world. I am David Moody, and do not press that button because welcome to a fashionably late review of. I've done this wrong.
Yeah.
I'm a little rusty.
A little bit.
A little bit rusty. Go away. Leave me alone. A little rusty.
Wait.
Oh, you're putting it happy now, are you?
I'm happy to be here talking about Pokemons with you.
Happy to be here to talk about Pokemon.
Not like yesterday. I was happy to talk to you, but, you know. That's about it.
Howdly doodly do, citizens of the nerdy world. I am David Moody, and do not press that pause button because welcome back to a fashionably late review of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Joining me as always is my impeccable, amazing, glorious Amy Kate Alexander. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm here to talk Pokemon.
You're here to talk Pokemon. Am I to see looking quite reddishly dapper today? Well, tonight.
It's orange. I was really hoping the new light would fix the colours.
No, looks red to me. That's why I've been saying red.
Because of
Sorry.
this, I imagine. This is red.
Red. Everything's red.
Just reflecting the red light on me.
Yeah, basically, yes. I hope you are well.
I'm doing okay. I'm excited to talk about a game that I've played 45 minutes of. Role reversal or what?
Role reversal, all right. Well, we did see the first one we did when we did a proper review where it was you and me. The first game would be Pokemon Legends.
Oh, it's Arceus. Fine. I'm gonna get you back when Elden Ring happens.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be ill for a long time.
All right. Gets offended when you suggest doing it without him, and then you tell him about it, and he goes, "Oh no, I'm not doing that."
My internet died.
I know. I was covering for it beautifully, and then you pointed it out.
Why is this happening? I've had no problems all day, and now it decides it wants to have a heart attack. This is not good. But either way, we're going to plow on into this, and we're going to get into the general information of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Apparently the Pokefans say Arceus, but it doesn't sound right whatsoever when I say that, so I'm just going to say Arceus. It seems like more Arceus, not an Arceus. But either way, Pokemon Legends Arceus is an action role-playing game developed by Game Freak and was published by Nintendo on the Nintendo Switch and the Pokemon Company. It is a single-player video game, and it was released on the 28th of January, 2022. And the story is, as it goes, you are a protagonist of in Pokemon Legends Arceus. You'll join the Galaxy team as a member of the Survey Corps. Your goal will be to meet every species of Pokemon from every corner of Husui, the Husui region, as you work to complete the land's first ever Pokedex.
Cool.
Husui is the future Sinnoh region of the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Nerd! I have a question. because I know I'm going to be my role here is to ask questions. I have a question before I even get to your general thoughts, Moody. This is the most important question I'm going to ask on a Pokemon review.
Oh wow!
Because you finished the game, right?
Yes.
And
Twice.
are you the best, like no one ever was?
Between you and me, Amy?
Between you and me,
think
no
I
one
am.
else is listening.
I think I am.
There we go. Then that's it. Review over. It's done.
It's all good.
We're good.
It's all good. But my initial thoughts on this game is I'll just literally say this. This is the best Pokemon game that's ever been made. It's really done a lot of things that has refreshed and rejuvenated the franchise and took it in a new direction, and it's really made things a lot more better. And I hope to see that they do transfer a few of the mechanics over to the new games that are coming out later this year in Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. Like, seriously, there was just it's literally just like what happens in any like game throughout its life cycle. Home improvements. Just the new small little home improvements that just make the game a lot more easier to play and also make it and I don't mean in like how level of like or between easy to hard type of thing. It's just like, why is this not in the older games? Why have they took this long to do this type of thing? And yeah, it's like it is. I absolutely love this game. It is not without its flaws. There are some flaws in this game. There's no doubt about it. But I had a lot of fun playing this game. As if you watched my 10 and a half hour stream of it, of the day it released. We got into some shenanigans that day.
That was a shenanigans stream. I love a good
It
shenanigans
was indeed.
stream.
I literally got blown away by a Parasect. Who could have thought that happened? I could have. But then I came back and beat it and became the ultimate Pokemon master.
The best, like no one ever was.
Yeah. Sang the song, going in the wrong direction, then turned around and start singing it again in the right direction. It's like you have to do that type of thing. It was really good. But yeah, Amy, hit me. Where do you want me to? Where do you want to start?
Where do you want to start? Because I don't really know. Like, I was in here first. I was in the stream for most of the 10 hours, but like, I didn't see the preceding playthrough and then the following playthrough. Like, so where do you want to start? What's the thing? What's the biggest thing that you think of when you think of Pokemon Legends Arceus?
When I literally think of this game, I literally think of the open worldness that it is part of it with the Pokemon roaming, and that you can literally stealth like a ninja and actually throw the Pokeballs at aim and everything. You're like, what? Ready to throw the ball at these Pokemon. And it's a lot of fun.
As a non-Pokemon player, it blows my mind that you haven't been able to do that until 2022. Like, I thought that was
these
the point.
games have been out. The games came out. First game was 1995, 1996 or something.
I thought the point was to catch them all, and like you can just now throw a ball at them and catch them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. What I love even more is that this is an actual proper, more in-depth Pokedex building than ever before. Like the other ones are always create the Pokedex, blah blah blah, collect them all, blah blah blah. So you just throw one, just have to catch one. Pokedex tells all the information you need to know. Blah blah. This one, no, you don't. You have to do. There's a lot of parts of it that you have to do to get the maximum if you want. You can go unlock it to get most of its Pokedex at like level 10 for all of them. But like there's other things like you can just even make it even more in depth for yourself. And it all depends on like the completionist in you. And it's like, so Pokemon fans who are completion nerds, I think will absolutely love and adore this game. They're just like, oh my God, I need to catch 24 of these,
because that's how it works, right?
Then I have to beat 25 of these.
Yeah, because I saw this in the stream. It's like you don't just catch a Pokemon and then it goes, here's all the information about the Pokemon you have psychically gleaned from having this Pokemon in your possession. Like you have to complete. It's like almost like you have to complete challenges to unlock specific entries in the Pokedex. So like beat this Pokemon 3 times with a specific type of move, or like catch a certain amount of Pokemon. And I thought that was really cool. Because like I think I'd come out and say I'm against like mindless gameplay. Like, so like the idea of like having a thought in your head, it's like, okay, I got to beat this Pokemon with lightning, You know, like, okay, where's my lightning Pokemon? How do I do this? Like, that's cool. I love that. And then you get something for it as well. Which is nice.
it's really dapper for it, and I really do like that. I think and it's all just a lot of like home improvements of the game, of just like you've got a really good UI system on the game where you can flick between these different little elements of like going through each type of different Pokeball. There are like so many different types of Pokeballs in this, which are really helpful in many different situations, which are really, really good. You got some heavy Pokeballs, light feather Pokeballs and everything like that. I feel like which one is it? Is it the bucket or the balls? I'm seeing multiple times, or a bit of both.
Yes. I'm interested.
Also,
no, tell me more about these balls. I'm interested. I'm listening.
But I'll say this like that: you can clearly see in the game, it is massively influenced by Monster Hunter.
Okay.
Massively influenced, and I think that's a great success to it. Like they've done a great thing here. There's no doubt about it. Just it makes it more intuitive, makes it more. It gives you more stuff to do, and I think that's just a good thing to do about it. Like I said, when it comes to completing the Pokedex, you can't just catch one of them. You have to do this. Catch multiple or beat them in certain type of ways and type of thing, and it's really, really well done. It's very intuitive, and I think it's really it helps the game even more for that.
You don't have to do that though, do you? You don't have to complete the Pokedex like 100%.
No, but if you want to get to a certain parts, you do have to level up your Survey Core level. That's basically. So it does kind of cock block it a little bit, but I'd be very surprised if anyone's ever been blocked by it, because you're there to go out and just catch as many as you can, and you'll get your level up pretty fast. So
that's good. Like, it's like, it's like main story plus a bit extra. They call it on how long to beat, and it's like I would hope that like 100% completionist isn't required for like seeing the game, because even I'd be like, ooh, I don't know about that. Saying it, Chief, but no, that's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yes. Other things like I think what really works, like you can throw items like berries and everything to lure in the monster. See, Monster Hunter influence.
Well, I mean,
the Pokemon.
Pokemon is short for Pokemonster, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's just these new better in life mechanics they've thrown in. I'm just like, please have some of these, if not all of them, in.
Tell me about some. Like, what are some of the improvements, the quality of life improvements?
It's just a lot more faster more than anything, because like 9 times out of 10, like if you wanted to fight a Pokemon or found one in a bush in the old games, it'd go to a new screen and it'd be different looking and everything. This just goes, you get a quick little thing where the Pokemon gets startled, or it's like, I'm gonna fight you type of thing, and then you straight in it, and you can move your character about in the area of where you're at, and you can also get attacked by you can also fight more than just one Pokemon.
That's cool.
At the same time, which is pretty cool. Like, be careful in that though.
Well, yeah.
Be very careful. What I noticed in my first playthrough, your Pokemon are like glass cannons. They're very powerful, but if they cannot take a hit to save their lives against any type of opponent. If it's against an element that they're weak against or strong against, they can be hit hard by them, and you're just like, oh no.
Sounds like Elden Ring.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool. So, combat. I want to know about the combat. I want to know more about the combat.
Yeah, it is. There is combat, but no doubt about it, you are primarily out to catch all these Pokemon type of thing. Combat, when it comes to like I've just said a little bit already, like you throw your Pokemon at the Pokemon, and a battle will start. It's like quick and seamless into the gameplay, and you can roam around or anything like that. Sadly, the only thing I hope will come into it in future games, that eventually they will allow you to control your bloody Pokemon instead. I think that'll be a lot more better eventually. I hope that's something they will look at doing future, but I don't know. They'll say, well, you can do that in Pokemon Unite. Go away. Get in the bin. Just get in the bin.
There's a Pokemon for that already. It's called Pokemon Battle Arena.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. When it comes to like normal battles with other characters, it is kind of like the same as like the old version, but it's like still open. You can still move about in it and everything, and it's reasonably well done. It's very well done. I think I had a good time.
Good. So like when you move about, can you do anything like drop kick a Pokemon in the face or something?
No. It's still Pokemon on Pokemon Battle. Basically, you can throw your Pokeball. You can throw berries at it to try you've got like mud. You got mud balls. You can throw it to like just disorientate those Pokemon if you wanted to. It's like reasonably really intuitive, and I think it's really well done for that.
And it's basically a turn-based RPG type deal.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, I'm literally. People are gonna think I'm like being really like playing it up for the review. It's like, no, I've literally played like 10 hours of one Pokemon game. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
And she quit as soon as she got to the final evolved form of her Pokemon.
Yeah, ignore this Pokemon. I just like the look of Pokemon. I don't play Pokemon.
The one thing I enjoyed as well, but I think people might think is a little bit irritating is the sacred battles where you fight Pokemon who are sacred to those certain elements of that land and everything.
Okay.
And where you can fight those Pokemon without your Pokemon by just throwing their favorite food at them. Basically bombarding them with their favorite food all the time.
It'd be like if I was a boss fight.
Yeah.
That's how you would defeat me.
Yeah, and you avoid it, and you can avoid them and dodge them all the time because they will attack you, but you can't fight them without your Pokemon and everything like that. Which some might think is why? Yeah, it's a Pokemon, like get your Pokemon, fight you type of thing. But it's like it's whittling it down. It's taking the time. So basically, it has like 5 bars basically, on its health bar, and basically you get disoriented, then you can throw your Pokemon out, fight it, and it'll just take the rest of that little bar out, and then it'll start again, and then so on and so on. And that's just how it is. It's like it's not difficult. One was really annoying, which was the Voltorb one, which was just irritating as hell. But other than that, like they aren't the most difficult.
Right, but are they like? Would you say they're and like not great? Okay, fine,
okay.
Good?
Okay, like it's like in any game, especially like take it in like Monster Hunter or Dark Souls type of games. It's like finding out the pattern.
Yeah,
figuring out what its pattern is, and then work your way around it.
Now you're speaking my language.
It'll be piece of piss towards you for you.
You've obviously never seen me play Dark Souls.
Is that it?
Oh God, why?
There is one secret beast that is massive, and you just go, how the fudge am I meant to be? These little food balls, I don't think I'm going to have enough, even if you have infinity or not.
That's awesome. Cool. Who's your favorite Pokemon in this game?
I knew you were going to say that because I think the thing would tell you itself.
I know what your favorite Pokemon is.
My favorite in this game. I'll reword it to my favorite out of the new variants, the new style, the new Hisroom forms. And I would say my favorite is probably Typhlosion's. I really like his look, but I won't lie, I like all of them really. I like all the new starters. Like I played as Typhlosion in my first game through. Second one I played as the water starter Oshawott, and then the third one I'm doing now, which I'm doing as an evolution playthrough. I've got the grass starter, which is still in my team right now. I haven't put it in the box yet because I haven't got all the evolutions right now. But that's a take your time type of thing. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm
loving being able to use my phone now.
I
just looked up Typhlosion. I looked it up and I was like, okay.
Yeah. Again, going back to just the gameplay in itself, like you got side missions in this game. You've never really had side missions in a Pokemon game. You've had some before, I believe in Sun and Moon, if I remember rightly, and I think Black and White 2, but I didn't play Black and White 2, so I can't comment on that one. But you got side missions in it. Like they are, a lot of them are very just go here, do this thing, come back type of thing. That is a little bit irritating. There's no doubt about it. But it's also just I think it's what helps it is that it's something else to do. I think it would get very stale if you were just going out catching Pokemon all the time and coming back. I think like helping the townsfolk getting used to the Pokemon, because at the beginning you're literally like, we are scared of Pokemon, keep them away from us, shoot type of thing. And we're literally like one part like I have to capture at the start, I have to catch a Starly and literally show one. Let's say this is a Starly. It's soft as shit. It will not hurt you, type of thing. When it's fully evolved, then come back to me. It's not soft as shit then.
Don't feed it after midnight.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's like I really this is everything I've wanted to see in a Pokemon game, but I'm still wanting more. Like I want to be able to control the Pokemon in battle. I think if they get that thing down, I think it could have some cracking elements in it.
Cool. So like I'm assuming like catch all the Pokemon is, but I remember from the stream there was like this big swirling vortex in the sky.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that there's more to it than just go catch all the Pokemon.
The story is very much of complete the Pokedex, defeat or calm the noble ones, what I've already spoken about. Calm them, and then find out about this vortex type of thing. And that's pretty much it. It's the story is like, I'll always say that for me, the Pokemon games, they aren't the strongest when it comes to this story. I play them for the nostalgia for a lot of them. Like I said, over Christmas I completed Diamond and Pearl or Shining and Pearl. Like one of them like 3 times because I just loved just going doing that. It was a good distraction for me, but it's also just the nostalgia of just going picking a team, getting it, and then whipping all their asses.
Hey, you don't have to play a game for its story all the time.
Yeah,
I don't know fucking clue what happened in Elden Ring.
It would be nice to have one there where it is a proper good story. There's no doubt about it. But like, and hopefully that's something they will get to. For them, they're probably saying this is a good story. And I've seen other people say they enjoyed the story. That is fantastic. Shout out to you all of them who enjoyed the story. For me, it's just that I was not compelled to worry about the big giant vortex in the world in the sky. I was. There's a bird! There's a rat! Gotta chase it! I was like going left and right, charging, throwing my ball.
Oh yeah, I was like,
yeah.
No, that's fair. Like if the game is target audience is kids, like
yeah,
I don't think you're ever gonna get like a complex, multi-layered, huge themed story in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Not to say that you can't have that in a kid's story.
Yeah.
But it is about cool monsters.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It really is.
And that's what they named it after.
There's no gym battles or anything like this because they're not around. There's no such thing as that. So like, this is literally a stripped down. They've stripped everything away from what the old games or the main line games always did and got rid of that. Got rid of all of that, and the only real thing they've really kept is create the Pokedex. And this is all more flushed out and more before, and it's really well done.
That's awesome. It is technically a spin-off as well.
Yes.
What didn't work for you? If that you haven't already mentioned.
Yeah. There was I have to the elephant in the room, and it's always been when it came to it was the same when it came to the Sword and Shield games, and it is the same for this game as well. And I think it's going to be the same for when Scarlet and Violet come out later this year. The visuals. These ones really aren't the best sometimes. There are some obvious massive amounts of popping. Like, there was a part where I'm running towards it thinking, I'm sure there's a mountain there. I'm sure there it is.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like popping. Wow, okay. We're digging deep. But it's like, I'm thinking like a bush or a tree. And it's like, no, an entire mountain. Like, oh, okay, great. Yeah,
like,
sure.
Some
Thanks.
of the, like I said, like the Pokemon, they are out and about in the world and everything. Like, there's a giant Gyarados that's flying in the sky. And like, you can see his animation. It's just like,
like a fucking space invader.
but then you get close to him and it's just like,
right.
and it's like there's obvious issues to that. They've either put that maybe the hardware's just not handling this type of game.
I was going to say, like, is that a Switch issue or a Pokemon issue?
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing, though, because like, you be able to answer this question for me? Because I haven't played Breath of the Wild. Was there much like that in that game?
Oh God, I mean, that was 5 years ago at this point.
I know.
Pass. Like, I never like when I played Breath of the Wild. I mean, it's a beautiful game. I don't remember much, like, in terms of like pop-in or visual problems or like animation glitches or anything like that. But again, like, I played it a long time ago.
Yeah, my only thing is that it's probably more a Game Freak issue than the hardware issue more than anything. Because like, it did come out later on after Sword and Shield that we didn't give you all the Pokedex because this game would have been delayed till next to the year after, and we wanted it out this year, type of thing. And that came out and that was revealed. So there was all posed reasons why they posed. I won't lie, I'm very surprised if they. My thing, if the pandemic didn't happen and everything like that, my thing was probably Shining and Pearl and Brilliant Diamond was probably going to be early last year, and Legends Arceus was probably going to be late last year. That's what I think they would have hoped for. So,
talking about the Pokedex and Sword and Shield and the graphics. We'll just say the graphics is like a blanket term in both games, I guess. Do you think the issue might be releasing Pokemon games so quickly that you just kind of have to get it done?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
There's another one coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah, which I called, by the way. I will always say that. Yeah,
dine out on that for as long as you want.
Yeah, but it's just one of the. It's the powerhouse of the IP. What is Pokemon? They're chugging these things out all the time. The anime is probably on its final 40 episodes of its latest series, and then it will transition into the new games, into the new region that's going to be happening later on this year and everything. So, like, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. For me, like, they've always, to what I've noticed, the mainline games like Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, etc., they've had like a 3-year game turnaround cycle, and Game Freak now have they've had two teams working on Pokemon games, and like the Shining Pearl and everything that was sourced out. They got another company to do that. I'll be very surprised if they don't acquire that company and just say, you're going to create a third one now. Chugging out that Pokemon.
To create more Pokemon.
Yeah. It's time constraints, no doubt about that. Yeah, I completely agree. I think if they held off and put Scarlet and Violet probably next year, which I would hate, but I would also say at the same time, it's like, take your fucking time. I don't need to rush. I can play Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl multiple times more. I can play Pokemon Legends Arceus. I can eventually get to Elden Ring, I guess.
If you want.
If I want, yeah. Type of thing, but no, yeah. I hope we don't hear something of crunch.
Yeah, okay.
And everything at Game Freak, where they are literally... Like, we've just heard it from Software a couple of weeks ago, which was devastating to hear. Yeah, it's no doubt about it. It's just a cycle. They've got themselves in a routine. They're doing a cycle constantly, and that's what it's like.
But you just called Legends Arceus like the best Pokemon game. So clearly
yes.
It
is working.
It has been moved. Like, the series now has been moved forward.
Yes.
So
no doubt.
with that in mind, I don't know, like we're straying away from reviewing Pokemon Legends Arceus at this point. If Scarlet and Violet now is more towards the mainline Pokemon series, is that going to be a disappointment? I guess what I'm asking is, has Legends Arceus moved the bar now to a point where the same old from the mainline series isn't going to cut it anymore?
To a certain point, yes.
Not like wholly. Like I know you're not going to go, this is a trash game because it doesn't have all this Legends Arceus stuff. But like, the bar has been raised, right? Yeah,
no doubt about it. It's just, and when I mean just the bar's been raised, it's literally just like I've said already. The better in life the stuff mechanics they've put in the game just to make it a lot more easy. Like I said, you got a UR system that's just there. It works. It does everything you want it to do. It's very efficient. You can read the stuff from, like, when it comes to the Pokedex and actually thinking give yourself proper missions to do what you want to do, and I think it's really well done. If they wanted to just lower the Pokedex and put it back to how it always was, that won't bother me or anything like that. But if you keep the other things of, like, you're roaming around properly, you're in the battle, roaming around and everything, doing that type of thing, I think that needs to be in the next game. I will be disappointed if it isn't, if they do just go back. It's a mainline game, guys. We got this. We'll just keep it how it is. First thing is, I'm a Mark. I'll be buying both of them and playing them like 6 times.
And I will be borrowing one of those games to play for a few hours. And then give it back because you're like, I've finished Scarlet. I need Violet back. And I'll be like, I've played it for like 3 hours, really. Tough, give me it.
No, I won't need. I'll just go, all right, I've finished with the grass starter. Time for the fire starter.
So basically, I have to get my playthrough in before you finish 3 playthroughs of.
Probably, yeah.
I think I can handle that.
You think you can handle that?
I think I can handle that.
That's cool, yeah. Yeah, for me, I'm hoping, like, because this was in-house at Game Freak, I'm hoping they've, like, both of them have went, hey, we got cool stuff over here. Hey, we got cool stuff over here as well. Come on over, type of thing. And they've went, yes, let's fuse together and create this game, Violet and Scarlet, and just combine them into a great game. I hope down in the future.
We always hope.
We hope so. Yes.
Is there anything else that you would like to add to your Pokemon Legends Arceus review?
Game Freak, you have got a winning formula. You've had a winning formula for years. There's no doubt about it. Not even years, decades, for God's sakes. Like, I am a Pokemon Mark. I've said it on multiple occasions. I am not ashamed of that. I love my Bulbasaur, especially, and Umbreon as well. You've got. I hope you do listen, and you've already gone ahead and you've implemented stuff from Arceus into the future games that are coming out later this year. Because I think you could have one of the best years you've ever had. Like, this is your 25th anniversary with Pokemon. You could have one hell of a year if you do this right. And, like, it's a great game. There are problems, there's no doubt about it. It can be also a bit stiff. It's a bit annoying where, like, to complete a mission, you have to go all the way back to town to then get a new mission to go, and again, then go on another mission to go straight to another, go back to out into the world. It's not seamless or anything like that. That's very irritating. There's no doubt about it. You can't just go from the land in the west to the land in the east. You have to go back to town to go back to go all the way to the east side of it, which is very, like I said, there's great improvements, but there's also irritating improvements, which they clearly taken from Monster Hunter as well. I'm going to say that because you do that on Monster Hunter, and that's annoying in that game as well. I'll say this as well. Maybe the next Legends one, because there's no doubt about it. There's going to be a second one, which is going to be in a different region, which might be, but they'll call it and say, this is before Kanto, or this is before Johto, or whatever, and do that. But maybe, hear me out here. Game Freak, maybe, if you want to go full Monster Hunter, how about multiplayer it?
Oh, damn.
That could be some sexiness, that one. You and me running around with our Eevees. You with Sylveon, me with Umbreon and Bulbasaur next to me as well. I want Bulbasaur in all games. I don't care. Can't get Bulbasaur in this one. It annoyed me. I can understand why you couldn't, but it annoyed me.
Screw the cannon.
Screw cannon, yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, a multiplayer Pokemon game would be rad. I'm not going to deny it. I probably would have played this game at launch. With
like
you,
Monster
if it was multiplayer. Not even necessarily if it was just like Monster. I mean, don't get me wrong. If there was a Pokemon game that was like Monster Hunter, given how much I love Monster Hunter, but then you'd have to fight the Pokemon. Don't know how I'd feel about that. But no, like, if it had multiplayer, like, definitely. Like, that would have been like, well, yeah, of course I'll play it with you. Like, it would have definitely been Amy would not have played 45 minutes of it. Amy would have been contributing opinions to this review. Yeah,
there's a lot about that. But I hope that you, when you get more time, you can give it more of a go, because I'd love to hear more of your thoughts on it in the future. There's no doubt.
I'm sure there'll be a lull somewhere in 2022.
Hopefully.
I doubt it.
It's not looking right now.
It's not looking like it. It's not looking like it. No.
Not very promising right now whatsoever. Not very promising whatsoever.
It's fine.
I'll
play Pokemon when you play Elden Ring.
Sweet. So that's a charity stream when we finally get to that.
Yeah, you stream Elden Ring, and I'll sit in the court. I'll sit next to you, giving you tips on Elden Ring with my Switch, playing Pokemon. And you'll be like, "Oh my God, you're doing fine, Moody. Don't worry about it. You're doing fine. It's fine. You're not even looking at the screen. I can hear it. It's fine.
I can hear the swooshing and the dying and the blood dripping." Yeah, it's a game I highly do recommend. If you've got a Switch, give it a go and everything. Don't be one of these people just like, "Oh, the visuals aren't 60 frames per second in 4K," and everything like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, even though the visuals aren't the greatest, I do not deny that. Just get the fuck over it. Like, seriously. Like, serious. Some of the best games are literally aren't 60 frame per second 4K masterpieces in visuals. For God's sakes. Death's Door.
Chef's kiss.
Great game. Loved it.
Some may say
Game
of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Some might say.
It's a well-worthy one as well. But that is it for the review of Legends Arceus. Let us know what you think of the game down below. You like me? Is it the best Pokemon game out there? Are you somewhere in the middle? Or was it just not for you? Leave a comment down below, as it's time for me and Amy to get the hell out of here and go and play some more video games for us to eventually review them late. Because we are the Fashion Related Reviews. And we are out of here. Say bye, Amy.
Bye.
Give me Bulbasaur.
I don't have one.
Bulbasaur.
Have a Sylveon.
I'll take a Sylveon.